Hello, and welcome back to NieR Replicant here on Nyris Gaming. This shall be far more story-focused, one would imagine, and side quests, but less of the material gathering for, part of it, because I have been heavily focusing that in between streams. So I have a lot of the things we need for a lot of the future upgrades and quests, including things like the moonflowers. Have those going. That whole nonsense. The gathering mechanics in this game not being updated at all is kind of frustrating, because oh boy are they tedious. I frickin' saw them through, so now you don't have to watch me run between two places over and over again for 3 hours straight. Or fish up 300k worth of gold, effectively. I do know there are a bunch of side quests I still need to pick up in some places, so we're going over to Seafront first to go and do those. There are a bunch of materials I'm still going to have to get in part 2, but I shall do the same for those. It's also really obnoxious because the farming takes real-life time, approximately 24 hours for most things. Those moonflowers, to get the things you need from those, the seeds, you have to let them die, so it's another 24 to 50-ish hours, depending on the type. So, good thing we have weeks in between. Otherwise, this would be painful. I just remember there's another fragile delivery quest. Right, there's this dude right here.
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Facade, huh? Maybe we should go take a look.
Wait, are we talking about the guy who didn't look like a kid at all? Okay. Wonder if all these quest markers were just people that could give us hints to that. Money will not be an issue anymore. I still need 700k to get the 1 million for that, achievement.
I found your ingredients.
Right. The recipe.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Let me just get your payment. Oh, and a meal on the house.
5k. It's not very helpful to me anymore, but I'll take it nonetheless.
One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
I'll take a seafood pasta.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Oh, there's more. No.
Excuse me, but can I get your help again?
Probably.
What's up?
People are finally tiring of sardine pasta, and I'm fresh out of ideas for new dishes.
That was quick.
You seem pretty well traveled for a kid. So if you run into any interesting recipes during your journeys, could you let me know?
That's it.
Well, I don't have much of an eye for cooking, but sure, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks so much.
Recipe ideas, huh? Maybe we can find a cookbook somewhere.
And yet I have a bunch of ingredients. Not that one. Quests. Head to the library and see what you can find. Okay, we need to talk to Popola anyways. Okay, yeah, that was that. We got her melon, I just need to turn that into her. Grew that. Weirdly, like the wheat and the rice, those grow a bunch at once, like 9 or 10. The melons, the model showed 3 of them and it was only 1. Obnoxiously. This guy, we had to leave and come back, I think maybe multiple times before he actually gives us a quest. I've been doing my research. Don't want to miss anything. Hey.
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
Uh-huh.
You mean the one who only goes to super expensive places? That's her, all right.
Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her, but she refused to take it. She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Jeez.
Well, that's not too surprising.
You like her? Why?
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam. Next time, I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times!
That's absurd.
Are you certain this woman even cares for you?
Exactly.
Of course she does.
You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals.
Okay, yeah. Multiple times we have to leave and come back. So we'll just do that as time goes on. Farmed all my black pearls from this beach. All 15 of them. Got all of our eagle eggs. Oh, is there anything else over here? Just to double check. I don't know if we have quests in Facade yet either. We had to go over there anyways, so... Save. Anyone questable? That's a big old nope. Onward. Frickin' love the music. Weirdly, the third stream didn't have a copyright notice. The first two did. I don't know what was different. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe there's one specific song it doesn't like, or it just notices gets played. They're fine with it. Just a note that the stuff is copyrighted in the first place. Not that it's a problem. Ow. Well executed, me. I know where we got the hint from for the woods. I shall not say it, though. I also fought that thing back there. I need to be using my magic drops more because popping that for 30 seconds to double magic damage was highly effective, shall we say. Thing died real quick. Alright, I suppose we can grab whatever Devila has for us here, including the frickin' fragile delivery.
Oh, you want a different job? Which job should I give you first?
Different?
Come back whenever...
Jeez, we have 3 from her. What do you mean different job? I wasn't aware one of the ones I had right now was one of the ones that I got from her. Just said one of the ones way too many times. Like a silly Billy. Yeah, the black bass that you can fish out from over there. 1,500 gold per. Farm about 20 of those, you get 30k. Sell all the things you get from the material harvesting that you don't need, like bat parts when you're getting gold ore and such over in the Airy. They're not used for anything else. Thousands upon thousands. This is the right place, yeah? No. Not even remotely. East to the desert. I'm a fool. Could talk to, go to the library and talk to Popola real quick as well while we're here. Oh, and, drop this off with Yona. The one thing I cannot stream, as far as I know, there will be a notebook right there that'll access what used to be DLC, and I can't show that.
Your melon, Yona.
So we won't have that content, at least.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I think I have that. I think I grew both of those.
I'll be waiting for...
Apparently not. Not that I can't just buy it now, though. That'll be easy. It's nice to the point where, or nice being at the point where money's not an issue anymore. There's this thing I need to purchase? Okay, I'll just do that then.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right? I've got a thank you gift I need delivered, and I'm hoping you can help me out.
Is it fragile? Oh, right. Devila just tells us where the quests are.
No problem.
Great. Oh, and it's kind of fragile, so don't roll around or get knocked over along the way, alright? Just get that to the weapon shop in Facade. And thanks again.
Doesn't seem like these places have much contact with each other usually. I guess they do, based on all this. I should have saved after that.
Try your hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Ha! Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Wow.
Maybe I'll start with you.
We're gonna go back and save real quick, actually. Also, the sentiment is shared, Kaine. I don't want to do this either. Hopefully it's more like the second one and smoother. I know I'm gonna have to avoid a few wolves. I can't use a boar over in the desert because the boar isn't there. I'm gonna have to avoid some wolves and some scorpions hiding under the sand. As I farmed their materials as well, so I know where they are. But
Thanks for taking the parcel. It's a long journey, so...
yes, I'm aware. We shall see how painful this one is. This one's far longer of a way to go than the other two. The goat shouldn't be an issue. Those lizard and mouse tails, these, apparently only used for that quest. Leave me alone, Shade. This doesn't need to get violent. In fact, I'd really prefer it didn't. Oh, right, we have Kaine to distract him now. Lots of materials. I don't know that I really need these anymore, though. I was gonna say, why have I not started sprinting yet? I can't initiate it with a roll. Okay, now the hard part. We could just skirt the edge. Just avoid any arrows on the map. The scorpions will be gray arrows. Why are there so many wolves all of a sudden? There were only like 3 at a time when I was harvesting them. Oh, we got a bunch of scorpions around us too. Just keep running. Avoid. There are so many of you. This would have made harvesting your pelts far quicker. And you're fast. Oy vey. Could we not? Could we not? I'd greatly appreciate it if we would not. Oh, there's shades too. This is wonderful. Can I help? Oh dear. Please, we're almost there. That spooked me a little. Thank you for not counting that. That would have sucked. We're not going to save in case it did count that and I'm just not noticing. Weapon shop, please. I did not remember seeing any more than those 3, so hopefully that's it with these.
got a parcel for you.
For me? Oh, it's a thank you gift from the traveler that visited earlier. Thank you so much for bringing it all the way here.
You'd better report back to the client.
Okay. Parcel secured. I know you can get up there. Thank you. Oh, okay. Now I need to find the runaway son. I saw a marker over here. Several markers. You wanna do a poor schlub a favor?
Wow, you sound pretty depressed.
I've been cheating on my wife and she found out, then she kicked me out of the house.
I hope you don't expect sympathy from us.
No. I know I've been a selfish idiot. I just want her to take me back, so I was hoping to give her a present. I want to make her a wolf-hide coat, but I haven't been able to get the necessary materials. I have, because I have future sight.
So you want us to hunt some wolves for you?
That's the idea. Can I count on you?
Well, you seem to recognize that you messed up, so I suppose we can help.
Thank you. I just need 10 wolf hides. Wouldn't you know it?
I got your 10 wolf hides.
Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to create the coat and try to make amends.
She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
Well, she did throw something at me the last time I approached, so I don't know. Maybe you could ask her for me?
Oh, come on, really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine, but the present's on you.
Of course. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Anyway, you can find her on the floor just above us. So she can hear everything we're saying right now? Also, what do you want? Pardon me, do you have a moment?
What do you need?
My daughter's been missing for a few days and I was wondering if you've heard anything.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Oh.
But we'd be happy
Lots
to
of
keep
missing
eyes
people.
for her and let you know if we find anything.
Does the girl have any identifying marks or scars?
Well, she's probably wearing her gold ring. It's a family heirloom I gave her a little while back, so I doubt she'd take it off. In any case, thank you very much. Okay, I can't even stand on that. Interesting. But I want to jump up. The missing girl? Yes, I saw her at the lowest level of our city just yesterday. I mean, the city's not very big. If she's just missing in town, that's not going to be very difficult.
Hi there. I, have a message for you.
From my no-good cheater of a husband, I bet.
Yeah. Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
Oh, that is so like him. He should have known better than to cheat in the first place. He's far too stupid to ever pull it off. Still, he sounds like he's learned his lesson, so maybe I'll forgive him just this once. I managed to patch things up, more or less. Anyway, thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Don't cheat on her again, okay?
I'll be watching. Oh, I won't. From now on, I'm dedicating my whole life to making her happy. You should have done that from the beginning. 20k, jeez. Apology from a fool. The girl has gone missing? Well, last time I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend. Secret boyfriend. Lower level. Whoops. Not what I was intending.
The space between my pages feels crunchy.
Give anything to jump into some water right about now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
Good, we've acknowledged that.
Nice. Jeez.
Hello. Excuse me, could I ask something of you?
What is it?
Rule 56,908 says that in order to strengthen community solidarity, we must interact with others on a regular basis. You've been spending a lot of time in our city lately. It might be nice to have you join in.
What do I need to do?
First, I will tell you who to speak to and what to say. Once you deliver the message, you will receive another message that must be delivered. You must do this 5 times. If you make a mistake, you must start over from the beginning. The recipient knows what message you'll have, so don't try to cheat your way out of the obligation.
Do you truly think this is the best way to increase community solidarity?
Sending messages that they already know about? I'm sorry, but it's a rule. Will you please consider it?
Hey, I'm all for making friends. Let's do it.
Thank you. Here's the first message. The recipient is the person guarding the left side of the exit. Message is, the masked people respect our rules. I wish you good luck.
This is one strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
Speaking of which,
What?
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see.
Well, frick. Thought I could get up there. My jumping powers are not that strong. Go around the long way. Left of the gate. Do I actually have to state the message as well? They didn't mark a bunch of people as questable as well to throw me off. Ooh, careful now. Hello, Kevin Plays. This is NieR Replicant. It is an action RPG. This remaster of the 2010 game came out in 2021.
Are you the first recipient?
I am. Your message, please. Must respect their rules.
The masked people respect their rules.
Correct. Rules are the most precious thing we have. Now for your next message. The recipient is he who protects the king's left. The message is the men of the mask won't work for the king. Insightful. This is riveting conversation we're having here. Bye-bye. Okay. No, not the... Frickin' controller focused. Ruining my clickables. Oh, I can't skip it. This is in fact not where I wanted to go. There we go. Just don't touch anything else. Skip. Guards the king's left. You...
Are you the second recipient?
I am. Let me hear your message. The king...
The men of the mask work for the king, right?
Correct. The men of the mask would give all in service to their king. Now here's your next message. Person taking care of the children. Messages, childcare can be difficult. The children. Which children? What? Gonna have to actually look now. Where are the small people? Have I seen children around here other than... Was it Fira? Oh, here we go.
Are you the third recipient?
Yes, I am. May I hear your message? Childcare can be difficult.
Childcare can be difficult.
Correct, it is often difficult. Now I will give you the next message. Southeastern Guardian. Only nobility may enter the treasury. So, over this way. Over in that corner. Gotcha. Guess that's where the treasury is. I don't want to build this in Minecraft too. Although getting around it would be far more obnoxious because we don't have actual... I could do minecarts instead of the sand, but that wouldn't feel correct. Southeastern Guardian of what? There's nothing to guard over here. Up here? Oh, you're just people talking. So back to the front would be the same guy. Is there a treasury we could go to? Well, that's confusing. I don't want to have to go through all that again. And please no. That would be south. And neither of that is southeastern. Southeastern's more over here. Why are there two of you that are talkable? Wait, no, this is southwestern. I don't understand what it's getting at, so just so we don't have to go through all of that again. One moment. Guard the bottom level of facade at the following location. Okay. Bottom level. Ow, my ankles. I don't think I've ever even been down here, so this makes sense why I didn't know to even look. Oh dear. That's not the button I wanted to press. Wanted to move forward, not down.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
I can see it with my book eyes. There we go. Okay, the treasury's down here.
Are you the fourth recipient?
I am. Give me your message. Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Correct. The treasury houses the most precious objects of our people, and none but royalty have the right to touch them. Now, your final message. Recipient is the long-winded person. The message is quicksand. Long-winded? Someone who talks a lot? Wait, what? I think that's what that means. How am I supposed to know that if I... Yeah, nope, not bothering with that. Okie dokie. How do I get out from here? Over here. Like, I don't know what that means. And I can't talk to people or it resets, I would imagine. So I'd rather not have that happen. It's all the same to you. Nope, can't stand on top of that. Double checking. I believe this is correct. I suppose I could look at the map. No, not quite. One of you. But which one? There's two. That's not helpful. That's incredibly unhelpful, in fact. Oh, that's missing girl one. Okay.
Are you the fifth recipient?
Why, yes, I am the fifth and final recipient. How fabulous that you have made it this far. Why, I am astounded. Now state your message.
Shades.
That's not what I clicked, but whatever. It was correct, but it clicked the wrong one, so now I have to redo everything. I didn't make a mistake. Shush. That's incredibly obnoxious. The fact that I have to do this tedious task over again because the game is not optimized for PC is kind of really dumb. Oh well, here we go again. All around everywhere. Yada yada. Oh cool, I can't click on it when I don't have the mouse on it.
It was...
So I can't use the... Can't use WASD and click. Oh, I'm not annoyed, you're annoyed. Should have connected my controller. But I was stubborn. I shouldn't have to connect my controller. A PC port should be PC functional. Graphics aren't the only things that matter.
Are you the men of the map?
We are going to be very precise with our selections now. Didn't think menu selections would be a point of issue as far as completing things was concerned.
Are you the child?
Okay, nobility and treasury. This was not the way to go. Bye-bye. Really not the way to go. Up and over. Then down. Zoop. Treasurer.
Are you the It's
Okay. Back to it. That was not as bad as I was thinking it would be. It would help if I would not run face first into walls. Typically, at least. Lots of running. Zoom. Okay.
Are you the Quicksand?
Correct, amazing. And while we're on the subject, allow me to tell you of the deep historical connections between quicksand and this message ritual. For you see...
He certainly enjoys listening to himself.
Long-winded. Gotcha. You have passed your messages to 5 people, and now those of our city know a great deal more about you. I didn't tell them anything about me. What are you talking about? Here's your reward for completing the task.
Did this really help to build connections?
Nope.
His blast in town is beyond my comprehension.
10k. Now, which of you were actually quests, is the question. Were any of you actually quests, or are you just decoy message recipients? Nope, most of you. Oh right, finding the lost girl. I hear this new outsider came here after fleeing a terrible home life. Right, and him. The man moved into that house the other day. He certainly wears a very strange hat. Shockingly enough, he fits in perfectly. He even speaks our language and knows most of the rules. Okay.
So he's disguised himself as one of the masked people, eh? No wonder his trail went cold.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us. I can't wait to finally catch him.
And then we stab him. Totally. Oh, this house.
Hey, you're coming with us.
Oh, man. Why you gotta be all, like, following me and stuff?
Why you gotta be all like running away and stuff?
Fine. Let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
That was totally convincing. Really, NieR? How stupid.
Are you kidding me?
How could I be so stupid?
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
We chase. Or we give chase. But first. Hey you, I need to get my idiot son back here pronto. Why is everyone losing their children?
Start conversations like that?
I'm sorry. I'm just so angry and worried right now. Please forgive me. My son went into the desert alone. He's trying to build a name for himself and become a true man of the mask, or what you outsiders call a soldier.
He must be a reckless child indeed to venture into the desert alone.
I need someone to bring him back before he hurts himself. Could you please help me out?
Sure, we'll take care of it.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm coming for you. Oh, there's more, unless that's the missing girl quest. Save now that we got that old nonsense dealt with. Kinda. I'm gonna get you. Iona.
Oh, man! Again? Alright, fine. Let me just...
I don't believe you.
He's heading for the eastern road. We must catch him before he leaves the desert.
Or gets mauled by wolves, given there were like 50 bajillion of them last time. What's up, fool? You're real slow. Do I have to actually hit him? Well, what do I have to do? There we go, okay.
Oh my gosh, look! There's a...
I'm not falling for that again.
You shouldn't have fell for it in the first place. Why are we not stopping him? Oh, this is just silly now. There appear to be no enemies here, at least. For now. Could you not?
What's that big thing on the right?
Wow, you're repetitive.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
And then we just let him go again. This is kind of dumb. Kaine, suppress him. Could we actually do something about this now? No? We're just gonna stand here and watch?
It's a pack of wolves, man!
I told you, I'm not falling for... Oh, crap. It is a pack of wolves.
Where? Let me at him. Ow. Flop. Flop. Yoink. Hold on, let me just skin your friend real quick. Mid-combat. Good old combat harvesting. Do you mind?
I didn't think I'd actually run into wolves for real.
Based on what?
Are you ready to go home yet?
Hell yeah, man. This adventure stuff's like way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Ugh. Now I have to walk all the way back to Facade because there's still things I need to do there. Gimme. Could I have like a desert boar or something like that? Man, would have been really great to do the fragile delivery quest after this. Look at how peaceful it is now. Not that I didn't accomplish it in one go, but still. Just glad we haven't had to deal with it like we did with the first one again. The ire that was building up within me. Okie dokie. Let's find a missing girl. Lowest level, I believe they said. Hanging out with her boyfriend. There's another treasurer. Similar setup, okay, just wrong place. Hey, I can't really access anywhere from here. Let's try the other corners. Missing girl. Hello. Yeah, there's just doors everywhere. But I imagine it's not the one corner we've been to already because there's no one there other than the treasurer person. Another questable up here. Would you lend an ear to my problems, traveler?
What's up?
My daughter's birthday is coming up and I want to cook her something special. Rule 8614 states that parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feasts. Would you be willing to help me? Why? What? Who came up with these rules?
For something like this? Of course.
Thank you so much. Need you bring me 10 round striped food objects.
I think you'll need to be more specific.
I'm sorry, but Rule 27,229 states that when sending someone on an errand, you cannot state the name of the item you want them to buy.
Well, that's a crazy rule. But if I manage to figure it out, I'll be sure to bring it to you.
I mean, it sounds like watermelons, and we already need another one of those for Yona, so we can buy 11 of those.
These rules are absolutely preposterous.
Agreed.
That person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
It's no big deal.
It's kind of a big deal.
This must bother you.
Thoroughly.
Sure, a little. But I trust they have a reason for it, even if we don't understand.
Do they, though?
That is a very broad-minded thing to say. Are you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
User.
Are you the one that saved our king?
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
We owe you a great debt. We would be nothing without him to guide us. By the way, do you happen to possess a royal compass?
Do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It allows you to traverse sandstorms without losing your way. It's one of our most handy tools. Please feel free to take it. Okay, now we can go up north.
Looks valuable. Are you sure?
Of course, the mass people always repay their debts.
Then we would be honored to receive it.
Wonderful. Lovely. Do you have more clues? The missing girl? I could have sworn she was shopping with someone at the Strange Things store. Okay. Wasn't that over there? I don't remember seeing anything over there. Well, now I'm just confused. Strange Things store with her boyfriend on the lowest level. Yes, I think they said the lowest level. What am I doing? I can't go anywhere from here. Checking here. I suppose I could look for NPCs on the map. Will she be marked or will she be hidden is the question. Doo-doo-doo. Strange Things store. You were were just,
Nyris Replicant.
hanging around with her boyfriend. That's the one who gave me the quest in the first place. Lowest level of the city just yesterday. So you would think down here somewhere. Well, these are all treasuries? Interesting. But why, though? I don't know where I'm looking. I've been everywhere. And I'm in the general area that the clues have brought me to. Oh, haha, I noticed that.
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
I say, are these bloodstains?
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Yeah, and they look fresh.
What did the boyfriend do?
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this yet.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him.
Do we even know who we're looking for?
Maybe he knows something.
Who in the world are we looking for? What? Did this turn into a murder mystery? Oh, the treasure down there. Did not jump far enough.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Did not realize that was a giant pit down below. More sand. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. This is not the correct corner. Didn't even go to the right place. Good job, me. Incorrect navigation. Leading to falls and harm. Woo! Almost did it again. Not down here. Oh yes, down here. Zoop. You. Sorry, I haven't seen her. Why not ask her boyfriend? He's standing watch at the town entrance. Which one, though? There's multiple. How unspecific. Is that a rule, too? This is all very silly. Just in case. Yes, who are you?
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Well, yes, of course I am. What business is it of yours, though, outsider? What business is it of yours, outsider?
Foul creature. We found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen. You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice. Confess, O guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul. Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
You're forgiving? No, it was an accident. We were arguing over something stupid and she pushed me, so I pushed her back. She must have slipped or something because she fell and hit her head on the wall. Oh gods, I didn't mean to hurt her, I loved her.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
I knew I couldn't hide it forever. I didn't know what to do, so I put the body in the sandspout well just outside the city. That's all I can tell you, I'm so sorry.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the sandspout well. You stay here.
How in the world did you get that out with no one noticing? There's only one entrance. There's only one way in and out of the city. And the city's small. And how did no one hear that? That's confusing. Like, where else would he have gone? He didn't climb out the sides, did he? Grocer. Gonna go buy the watermelon. We'll buy the watermelons when we come back inside. Because we have to hand them off to that lady as well. Time to go retrieve a body. Woo! Fun times. For some reason I did not remember there being a bridge there. Here?
This must be the Sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
I don't see a body.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to us?
Potentially. We were just lied to by another person.
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit? Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands. Or the wolves.
Oh
There
no.
are a few wolves.
Perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
What's going on out here? Hello?
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask? Your father's worried about you.
Right. My father sent you to take me back, didn't he?
The desert's dangerous. We should head back together.
Looks like you already are one of them. No, I'm not leaving. I just found a wolf's den. If I go right now, I could take them all out and be a hero. Or dead.
What? That's even more dangerous.
I can't be a man of the mask if I fear for my life. I shall slay these beasts for the sake of my homeland. You can't be one if you also have no concern for your life whatsoever.
Hey, wait!
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
Good thing I got the compass already.
Yeah, we'd better catch him before he reaches the den.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Or ignorance sometimes.
He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real nice.
Oh, hi, Kaine.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but... look, all I'm saying is... Don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
Kaine. Zoop. Or we could just whiff every shot too. Get off of my arm. Why can't I shoot you with magic with the...
We lost him. Let's go check the wolf's den.
Was I supposed to actually keep up with him? How in the world would I not lose him? Is the question. I would imagine I complete the quest either way. If not, I reset and try again. There are so many of you. I don't need your materials anymore. Leave me alone. This is not going to end well for you. Oh, maybe that's that side bit right there that we weren't allowed to go to before. Yeah. Making sure I'm going in the right direction. There's so many of them. Is this the den, or is up there where all them are the den? What is this? Over here, you mangy curs. Your entire pack is history today.
We're too late. Come on, we have to keep him from getting killed.
Okie dokie. I make no promises. I love how they're all attacking me. We had to protect him, yet all the attacks are coming my direction. And now we ruined it for him. So he's gonna be all upset with us. The wolves are defeated.
This guy is insane. He could have died.
Never mind, he's fine.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
Whoever could you be talking about, Vice?
Hey, I'm not like that.
I'm far more competent. Oh, and we're back here. Oh, thank the gods. Do you know how much we worried about you, boy?
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
An entire den? Yeah, I found them all by myself and everything. Now the town won't have to worry about... You worthless idiot. But... Did you honestly think to defeat an entire pack of wolves by yourself? I know these people did most of the work for you. But they would have killed other people. They would have done no such thing because you could have come back here and warned us. Still, you attempted to do right, and for this I'm proud. Father! I will speak to the king's advisor. If he will have you, then I will give my blessing for you to become a man of the mask. Truly, father? But you must never do such a foolish thing again. A true soldier knows when he is outmanned. He knows it is not shameful to seek the aid of his fellows. Father, I swear to you, someday I will be as proud and wise as you. And thanks to you as well, my friends, here, this is for you. 10K.
We didn't do much. Still, I'm sure your son will make a fine man of the mask.
Yes, he is my pride and joy. Okie dokie. That was a lot of reading. Grocer. At least that ended well. Very off theme for this game. Do you sell them? I mean, I can see them right there. 11. Hey, it was you.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for?
Yes, thank you so much.
Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Oh, she loves watermelon cake more than anything. Watermelon cake? Now please take this reward. 3K. Guy to guy. You completed 30 quests. Where does that put us? I believe between part 1 and 2, 50% of the quests are in each part, so we're almost done. Oh my. Alright, we need to report that back. We need to talk to that guy again. I need to report that back. Need to go to the library, get the watermelon to Yona. We might be nearly finished with every side quest in part 1 here soon. Take me back to the entrance, please. I don't know if the weapon shop has anything new yet. Keep forgetting I could skip this. Because I very much want to. Do you have anything new? Earthworm's Claw. Very heavy, less magic power, less attack power. Why is everything worse than the Beastbane? Well, we have it at least. Does it look cool, though, is the only important thing. That looks ridiculous. Yeah, that's silly. It's heavier, it does less damage, and gives me less magic power. Why would I ever use that? Silly people. Okay. Time to go back all the way back. Yeah. I'm not back yet, Yona. Calm thyself. Oh, still don't know what's going on over there. Squeaky scorpions, weird. This is more what I was used to. when I was harvesting these. The scorpions are where the poison comes from, so you need the antidotal weeds for them. Or just leave the area. Don't know if there's going to be anything else that requires the antidotal weeds as well or not. I'll take another moldavite. I'm pretty sure I have enough of both moldavite and meteorite. But they sell well. Kind of just got those in passing when I was grabbing other things. Wonder if they made the NieR Automata port more PC prone than this. One would hope. Lot of walking. Don't worry, I have a tree branch now. It's totally useful. Don't need your hides anymore. Check on our moonflowers, see if they've wilted now. I apparently just completely misplaced where I planted them. I planted things I didn't even think I placed, so maybe I misclicked some more obnoxiously. Was it you? Yeah, it was.
Thanks. Here's what I owe you.
3K for that. What are we at now? 374K. Nearly halfway to 1 million. I drop out the watermelon with Yona. Nothing's wilted yet. Yona.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay! You're the best.
I know, I know.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
That I think I grew.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right. I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
They're rotting in the corner over there.
You're not?
You're eating them.
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Secret cake.
Wow, Yona. This is... well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on. Try it, try it.
If Popola taught her, you would think it would be good.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay. You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
I don't think this is gonna do that, Yona.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
I mean, I did give you an entire watermelon and an entire pumpkin.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
What do you mean, Vice?
You're telling me.
I'm standing right here. Are you insulting me? That's how stairs work. Where actually does it... Interesting. Hard to see the logistics of that with how it presents it that way. Okay. Let's go over here because it's closest, so we can progress the main story a bit more. Turn in the other ones down there, and continue to progress the main story. Haven't been in here in a while. Do you have questables anymore? No. People literally never leave here. Right, was this the boss room? Do we have a new one from the other ones now? Yeah. What happened here in the middle there?
It resembles...
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
Okay, so we're acknowledging that they actually literally have these items. Interesting.
It's that lizard thing we fought in the area.
Wait, why is this missing?
Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here? This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
Also, how do they know about it? Did we tell them? I mean, we haven't literally told them in-game. Or in gameplay. Popola?
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, dream on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream to dream, evil dream to dream, empty dream, curse dream evil dream, words, dream to dream, and someone dream. I think it has something to do with dreams.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
Where there weren't people.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Also, do you have any cooking books?
The Forest of Myth is...
Oh, do I have to find it myself? What? Well, that's weird. Oh, Interactable. Where is you? Do you know where they are?
Popola asked me to organize the books, but...
Okie dokie. Unhelpful. Quests. Incomplete quest. Bon appetit. Seafront, head to the library and see what you can find. Nothing, apparently. At the moment.
These books speak of ancient technology far beyond anything we could ever imagine. What could have happened to this world?
I know. But that will have to wait until it's actually revealed. There we go.
Wait, is this a book of recipes?
Most seem to require a rather exotic species of fish.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of some of these. Let's go tell the tavern keeper about it.
Ta-da! Okay. Go check with Devila, see if there's anything we missed. Go pop over to Seafront. Turn that in. Talk to the other guy again. Let me out. Save. As far as I know, they made it possible to get all weapons in Part 2. I don't know if that was the case beforehand, or if they changed that for this version. So at least that's something they changed if they did. For the better.
Which jobs? Oh, brother. This one's rich. Some guy wants to give a gift to a woman, and he needs your help.
The guy in Seafront.
I wrote down the client's location.
Yep. Perfect. And that's the last one she has for us. Done diddly did well. I'd imagine you don't have anything new. Yeah, no.
Thanks.
The front of the sea. What level am I now? Still 13. Okay. Not as prominent as other RPGs. Ooh, barely skirted that corner. I would like a less dumb-looking weapon, please. Okay. The tavern, then to the lighthouse. Hello. Really difficult to aim at.
So I found a cookbook in the library with some recipes that might interest you.
Really? Let me take a look. Shark? Really? Wow, this is some high-class cuisine. I've never even tried cooking something like this before.
I'm pretty sure I'm able to fish up a shark.
Still, shark fin fried rice sounds amazing. Think you could help me track some down?
Probably not the way that we do it, or did it back in the day of, you know, modern times.
You can eat shark fins? Man. Anyway, sure. I didn't come this far just to quit now.
Wonderful. In that case, here's the shopping list. 5 sharks, 5 bags of rice, and 5 mushrooms. Oh, and thanks in advance.
I don't know how to catch
How
sharks.
gourmet cuisine can survive even in the midst of a food shortage.
Was it rice and mushrooms? I'm 1 mushroom short. I can probably just buy that. The rice I had been growing just to make money. Sharks, I don't know where to find. I don't know that it really tells me at any point. I would go to the fishing guy, but I don't think he's going to tell me either. Shark, near... appear in seafront using sardines as bait. I think I was speculating that before as well anyways. It's just confirmation of what I knew already. So I'll go over here just to make sure it's on the pier. That rhymed. I sold all my sardines. Gosh dang it. I think I could just buy sardines now that I've caught them though. We need 5 of them, so we'll grab 10, I guess, maybe. Weirdly, one of the upgrade materials was rusty buckets. Trash items from fishing. It was quite strange. Why did I go this way?
Well,
We'll get 15. It's 3,700. I remember when that was a lot. Oh no, I didn't sell the sardines. I used them in that quest for the Tavern Keeper before as well. How difficult are you gonna be? Are you even gonna show up? Oh, very difficult. Okay, what? I did literally nothing to it. What am I supposed to do in that scenario? Well, that's better. Okay, maybe I encountered something else. I found that going back into the left on those sides is better than just going straight to the left. It seems to drain their energy faster. Weirdly. Oh my! I love how we didn't even attempt to catch it. It's just off there somewhere. It's just back in the water, technically. Wonder what that other thing was. I'm clearly not strong enough to even attempt that yet. And see, it goes down real quick when you're going at a diagonal with left and back on the sides. Then here's just to the side. Zoom! Whee! This is far easier than I thought it would be. That one allows me to click on it without actually having the mouse hovered over it. Why didn't the other one? Only doing this harvesting because this will be quick. I only need 5 of these. Hopefully they sell mushrooms here. Don't even know where I was getting those from. Because this is going real quick. And easy. Zoom! Wonder how much these sell for. Only thing is they take bait. The black bass don't take bait. They sell for more than 1,500. Last one. Take about as much effort to catch as a black bass. That is a can. Can you not? I would greatly appreciate it. Well, this is whatever this is again. Yeah, that ain't happening. But we level up our fishing some more, I would imagine. Lasted longer than the previous time, but basically did nothing. Zoop. Okay. Check the sell price of these things and then hand them over. And I could probably just buy them from now. I don't need to buy them.
Well,
No sharks. Interesting. Less than black bass. That is weird. By 250. That's incredibly stupid, actually. Oh, right. Mushroom. Badger. Raw materials? No. That one. Do you have them here? No, you have rice.
Care for...
Mushroom.
Thanks for...
Nice being able to just buy those things. Ta-da!
I found
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes.
Like fish.
Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well,
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
Okay. Quest completed. On to the lighthouse. Easy. Doop. What you got for me this time?
Hey, I heard you can get inside Facade, right?
Maybe.
Sure, but
Oh, perfect. Listen, there's something there that you have to get for me.
Uh-huh.
My girl wants a new accessory, but it has to be made from this really rare ore that they carry in Facade's Strange Things store.
They literally don't sell anything to me at all.
So next time you're there, could you buy some for me? I think it's called fluorite. Please?
Okie dokie.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, thank you. This is fantastic.
Such affection. This man has clearly been entranced by his lover.
Seems to me like he's being played.
Yes.
Whatever do you mean?
Hey.
You know, this may be one of those things a magic book just can't understand.
Ridiculous. There is nothing beyond my knowledge.
If you say so.
Haven't we been finding things beyond your knowledge repeatedly? I think that's been proven time and time again. Time to go all the way back to Facade and then all the way back here because fast travel's not a thing. And then we can get into the forest. Ooh. Horace, wake up. Ah, but why? I love how you instantly go to sleep when that happens. I suppose you have a concussion, but... And here's have another one. Woo. Interesting, I spoke when I rolled that time. Good old sad trees once more. I already have the giant eggs I need from here, so I don't need to get those Horus points anymore, I don't believe. Oh, right. Wait. Not that. Report back to his parents, weren't they... Like, oh, they're inside now?
Nobody's here.
I believe they left us a note.
Thanks to your help, my son has returned to take up the family business. We've decided to move to a new land to begin anew and thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
Well, that's sort of anticlimactic. I wonder what the business was anyway.
None of your business. Haha.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
Who is speaking?
No, not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town.
Wow.
Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. But then some idiot brought him back.
Whoops. Maybe if he had been straightforward and explained that, this wouldn't have been an issue.
Well, I guess we know the family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well. Perhaps we should tally it up as an expensive life lesson and move on.
An expensive life lesson that people are not clear about anything when they could easily be and just ruins everything? Sure. We'll go with that. At least I don't remember him saying anything about crime being involved. Fairly certain. I don't have any medicinal herbs anymore, do I? Because I gave them for the quest. I probably should be grabbing these. Whoops. Where was I going? Facade. Not over there yet. Well, that was dumb, and it straight up doesn't even give you anything. Well, frick. We've been had. I do have some moonflowers at least to heal off of, because those are healing items if you actually take the flowers themselves. Don't know why I'm doing this. Mostly because I can, I suppose. Hey, don't kick me. I know I just murdered your friend, but be nice to me. And I won't have to do it to you, too. Frickin' goats. There we go. Wow, why am I yawning already? Blah. It's not even remotely late. What's wrong with me? Leave me alone. Yeah, woof. Mess him up, kinda. Just in case. I don't know why. Don't know if I need those or not. Potentially. Don't remember seeing him on the list. Strange things store. Oh, right, and the missing girl still as well.
Hey, do you have any fluorite for sale?
I'm sorry, sir, but the mine that supplied us with the material has been exhausted.
Oh, I see.
There may be some inside the Baron Temple. The rules, of course, forbid me from entering the temple, but if you were to go...
Well, we've come this far. Might as well finish the job.
Yep. Guess what? My daughter's back.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
My apologies for bothering you.
But your boyfriend told us you...
By the gods! You're alive, but how? What's going on? You're all acting like I died or something. Yes, you're acting terribly strange. But back there, the well. Whatever.
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Neither do I.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
Well, our daughter is back with us, so all's well that ends well, as far as I'm concerned. Here's a token of our gratitude for helping with the search. What? Okay. That was weird. Did she knock her head so hard that she forgot everything? But if he did put the body over there, whose body is that then? Yep, 49%. This should be the last one, I would imagine. And we have another 50% in the second half of the game. As far as I know, we are not even remotely halfway through with the game, though, so... We've just been very efficient. Now to run all the way north. Grab fluorite in there from somewhere. Non-specific, like always. Because why would we tell you where to go? It would be silly. Man, farming these wolves would have been so much quicker if I'd had this thing. Can I help you? Now, woof. To the left. Oh, good. There's scorpions in here, too. And all the wolves in existence. Is this like a normal farming material here, or is it a quest-specific one like the initial eagle egg was? I suppose that became a farming material as well, so that's kind of the same thing. Oh, I forgot the music in here. This is nice. We're at the Baron Temple. Nope, just somewhere. What enemies are in here now? Spiders. It's been taken over by spiders. Gotcha. Same ones outside Emil's house. I mean, who? My word, you're durable. Can I go through here? You have to wait for the door to fully open. It'd be rude otherwise. Oh, and bats. Hey. Aim at the bat, please. At least we don't have to do the rule puzzles anymore. We do still slowly enter every room we go into, though. Unnecessary. I would imagine it's just gonna be, like, at the end. Seems like the only logical place to me. Or it's over there. I don't even remember what that was. Oh, we can't even go there still. What? Huh. I'll just start with this, I suppose. Potentially. Let's not run off the bridge. Hello. They burn. Hopefully I'm able to backtrack if this is not the proper way. No secret entryways, yes. Oh, fluorite. I see no gatherables. Oh, I thought this was a giant pit. It's just kind of a... I mean, it is a pit. I thought it was like a giant hole, though. Like, fall in and die kind of hole. So, clearly not here. Helpful. Back out we go into the bright, bright day. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that was not possible to see given how bright it is. I'm sorry. No, I will not explain that. Now to run all the way back out. Come to think of it, I don't even think the main characters figure out what's going on. I don't remember how we figure it out if that's the case, but... I'm pretty sure they're ignorant the whole story. Weird going up this direction. Ooh, nearly just ran right into that. Get lanced. Now we slowly stroll in, let the spiders come to us so we can get smacked immediately upon entering. Okay, never mind, we're good. Ooh, no, not that direction, please. Okay, we're almost ready to just do nothing but main story for a while. Leave me alone. Mean puppies. Out of my way. I'm trying to let you live. If you attempt this, it will always end well. Not well. It will not end well for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Bleh. Words. Difficult sometimes. Don't block my way. I instinctively wanted to start sliding after going up that hill. Because we're going downhill, so that'd be faster. I've been playing a bunch of other games that have sliding mechanics, so that felt natural. This game does not. It just has this. Oh wait, I didn't need to bring it back here, I just need to bring it to the guy. The only reason I was here is so I could buy it from them, but I already just sourced it myself. I'd imagine it's not gonna make me give it to them and then buy it off of them. That would be stupid. Yeah. Well, just ran a long way for nothing. Anyways. It has not pulled up that creepy lab notes one since I saw it that one time. Need to look that up, what that said. Keep forgetting to do that. That was how it was done when I was farming. Single string of held heavy attacks. Enough to finish one of those off. Start aiming for upgrades as well. I think I have enough of that already. Need a lot of silver and iron, but I think I had the money for it. So much walking. I'll finally go to the north after this. And nothing but the west and south. I don't need you. That I do need. We're up to a whole 2 now. I suppose I could just replenish them by buying them. That is an option. See how many we get on the way. Okay, 3. Nope. Hi. Backtracking. That's just Mutton Lady. Devila has nothing else. I forgot to buy the medicinal herbs. I guess I'll buy them over here. Boris. Wakey, wakey. Here we go. That's a tree. That's a deer. Was a deer. It decided to kick me when I didn't even intend to harm it. So here we are now. It chose this fate. We're sticking with that story. It would be you.
We got...
Ew. Okay. And over to here. Question is, do we have to come back to him after he attempts it and hear the story, or are we just done now?
Here's that ore you wanted.
Oh, thank you! Now maybe my girl will let me hold her hand.
Wow.
Here's the money for the material and a little extra for your time.
They're 30K, oh geez.
Huh? Oh, hold on. This is way too much.
Are you kidding? That's what fluorite costs you on the open market. I only threw in a few coins for your trouble.
It's really that expensive?
That's absurd.
Hey, I learned my lesson last time. From now on, it's nothing but the best for my girl.
Where are you getting the money from?
The human soul is an unfathomable thing indeed.
You got that right.
Do you think it possible that this man is being deceived by his lover?
Thoroughly.
Yeah, I do.
Then we shall inform him at once.
Yeah, probably better if we don't.
What's this? Have you finally found someone you are unwilling to aid?
Look, relationships are messy, and sometimes you can't always understand what's going on between a couple.
There is nothing in this world that Grimoire Weiss cannot understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hee. Is that all of them? No incomplete quests. 50% completed. All side quests are clear as far as I know for the first half. Main story, ahoy! Ahoy? I don't know if that was the right words. Whatever. I'm rambling, like always. To the forest. Hi, Yona. Forest, once more. Until get your cousin in the Northfields. Is it the same boar? These are the important questions. Can't make that turn. Okay. Did they sell health salves as well?
Make sure you stock up.
Yes, you do.
Come back.
Might as well have the 60%ers as well. Save one more time before we head up. One more trek across the fields. I remember what else happens before we hit part 2. I know there's that question mark area to the right. I don't know if we get to that in part 1. Good work, Boris. Am I being shot at? Yes, I am. Could you not? I remember we walked in here once before, but couldn't do anything. Oh, glowy. And tree-y. Hello, forest people.
Beware. Beware the words.
Not the words.
The Words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Oh, right, there's that part still. I remember as well now.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Why is the text field so big? Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
Villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at NieR and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
Oh, no, it was him. Okay. The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has been spreading across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor has determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Yes, this section is a text-based adventure. And it's even more now. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are
said,
you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the
I
mayor,
think you have.
In other words,
said NieR.
we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Can you sleep?
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Oh, and there go the visuals. NieR and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Ouch.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing the startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something about dreams, or... oh, what the heck was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at NieR. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. So I've been asleep doing all this harvesting and side questing. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace across his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. Not necessarily. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again, I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Literally only one face ever. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without you knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when you first arrived, yes? Or when we had first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right, I had no idea you were coming. Human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out at the departing forms of NieR and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. Mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can the stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? NieR could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. His mouth actually moves? I did not know that. The insect screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as NieR's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shakaka, shakaka, shak, 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 shakaka. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Whoop, whoop, whoop. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to your answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Can't keep a secret to your... I would say secret, but the whole thing is 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead, so 1 would be ideal for keeping a secret. Seesaw seems more... one person on a seesaw can't do anything. 2 with it is perfect for the seesaw. 3 will make it launch the other side far too much. Something that's ideal with 2 people but dangerous with 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen, reen, wah, reen, reen, wah. When NieR came to, he was once again surrounded by the sound of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words. Words he had heard somewhere before. Okay. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, NieR's side and gave the only answer that made okay. The secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Son. Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. No, now answer it. NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. Even though he doesn't have a neck, he's a book. He's right, after all, this one is pretty easy. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried NieR, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Oh, so much reading. NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open, and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said NieR. Well, at least it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning, crawling on all 4s as a baby, 2 at noon as an adult, and end the night with 3, 2 legs and a cane. A man. Mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. To that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. Moment. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it. You actually made it back." His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, whilst his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. "God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. It's been 12 years. NieR withdrew himself in the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream's seal," he said. "At least I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Weiss. "It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor, "the first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here." His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from the dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure," said Weiss. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained when the prayer was finished. "It's the guardian of our village's history and memories." "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Weiss. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic noted as sealed verse. We need that. Seems like the sealed verses can do a whole lot of random things." NieR and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Weiss, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" "I think I know what it means, but I'm not going to say." Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know," he said softly, "this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too." NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. "Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. Probably doesn't mean anything." "Yeah, sure." NieR gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. For the reprieve, finally.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
It turns your whole life into a text adventure.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Don't remember how many other ones there are and how quick they are. Oh, now we have Dark Execution. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase number of spikes. I heard this one was really, really good. We're gonna go save real quick.
That didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Okay, no, it was who I thought it was.
Don't overthink advice.
It was not the mayor that guided us here. It was someone else, and I know who, and we're probably gonna get to that here in a bit. So do we not have to release the other villagers? I thought we did. Nope, there's a quest. Okay, we're not done with all the side quests.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Enter this villager's dream, here we go.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
And I have to read so much.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come. Is this the... Yeah, this is the Junkheap music. Weird. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Well, this is a first-person story now. Anyone there, I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. Jeez, we're strong. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as NieR extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pulling around my ankles, lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Yeah, there's the choir, or the vocals I remember. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Okay. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horde dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed... If we go south, we'll just go back. East. West. Nope. East. North. Oh, dearie me. East. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach a chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the moment I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was the punishment. Though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west. West. A row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. Theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The casks will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and the thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. It's not wine, is it? This is no wine. It is blood, still warm from the body. Whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, and the music vanishes, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb shouts NieR. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how this was supposed to end." And we died. Beautiful. Excellent work, me. Okay, we're gonna blast through this now. Oh, there's so many of you. By so many, I mean 2.
This person.
It would have.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Doesn't say it's a quest, so maybe it doesn't count as a side quest. So what's the purpose of this then? Okay, we need to just blast through this now that we know all this. So much of it, my word. Proceed north. East. North. North. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Plaster? Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. Styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people have lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner, a fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddled forward through the water. I went everywhere. What do you mean? All the other ones were just backwards. There's literally nowhere else to go. What are you talking about? That's not confusing at all. Let us try this yet again. Yeah, all three directions were dead ends. I have to go through all of this again. Yeesh. See north. All the corpses, yes. We go south, that's just backwards, so we have to go east. We go west, that's just backwards, we have to go north. East was the dining hall, which was a dead end. West was the wine cellar, which was a dead end. North was what we just did, which was a dead end. And south is just backwards. What do you mean? I don't understand. Yeah, this is a dining hall. Oh, there were further options afterwards, I think. Okay. West would be backwards, north would be further. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Okay. I'm dumb. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with NieR and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you, I cry, as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would have surely died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Weiss. Vice? Then you are a woman, madam? I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as NieR is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. That's weird. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls within their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Why are we looking up there? Oh yeah, you're far more noticeable as who you are now.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
There's only one more left, so as far as I know. Did that count as a side quest? Nope. I don't know if we actually get anything for this. I would imagine there's an achievement at least. That would make sense. Save that one. Do this last one now. Take way too long.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
That it is.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
In we go. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and NieR had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Thank you for not making me read out your lines.
What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage,
He said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Oh, no, it stopped. Why? NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. Never been so thirsty. I can words. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflected from the road made NieR lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. It doesn't have eyes that can roll. No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it is in this way might make it easier for you to bear. NieR glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, NieR's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, NieR lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried, it's water. Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous, I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us, look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounded towards the site. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. NieR shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. NieR sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, NieR came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to NieR and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. NieR's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as such. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived at the City of Art. NieR looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried NieR, completely forgetting the heat and the pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky. But that is where the similarities ended. Are they skyscrapers? Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Old modern-day city! Not sculptures. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said NieR. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Those are the houses. Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Oh, the world as it once was. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, NieR and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. NieR uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. This riddle. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said NieR. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before NieR. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. NieR furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Okay, if Alpha is speaking the truth, Alpha is real, didn't accuse anyone else, Beta said Alpha's fake and I'm real. Gamma said Beta's fake, so that would be truth in that case, so that can't be true. So if Beta's the real one, then Alpha's a fake and Beta's real. And Gamma says Beta's fake, which would be false. And Gamma's real, so yeah, Beta. The real one is Beta. Though NieR's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Beta's claim that Beta is a fake would be the truth, exactly what I just went through. Okay. Even though Gamma is a liar, therefore that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with 2 statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. As Weiss finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. I would imagine that's the actual person. Congratulations, villagers, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable NieR pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. I know why. Deja vu, muttered NieR, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck NieR during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Supposedly.
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Same.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Even though that wasn't our main quest here anymore, that's weird. Go save beforehand just in case. We don't have to do any of that again.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, weapon. That's what it was.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course, it's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Does it look dumb?
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Guess we don't get anything that's not a one-handed sword until part 2. I'm fairly certain there's multiple different... I suppose we have to grow up to be able to handle the heavier weapons. Oh, we're missing one. It's a straight-up katana. Less magic power, less attack power, but it's very light compared to heavy. So it'd be faster. Sword carried by the world's most loyal... A sword carried by the world's most loyal servant. Like that loyalty, the sword's blade is straight and true. It's not straight, though. What are you talking about? It's not at all straight. It's blatantly curved. What the heck? It doesn't feel any better, and it does less damage, so no, I'm sorry. Peace, Bane. Sticking to the normal, I guess, even though the other one looks far better. And less silly. I don't know what we're doing now, actually. Or what that last weapon is.
So how was the village?
Oh, right, you weren't there with us.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Ah.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popla. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
You know, cursed dreams. The usual. Also, let's swap out Dark Lance to try this. No, execution, please. The cursor has to be, like, below it. Oh, that's wonderful. I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to charge that much in most situations, but if I can, that'll be great. Just run all the way over here. Hello, Shades. Whoops. Okay, it's just a single line for one charge. Okay. You add 2 directions per charge, by the look of it. At least. Popala. Have my flowers withered yet? So I can actually plant them properly this time. Completely screwed it up somehow, even though I was repeatedly checking to make sure I wasn't. Somehow I screwed it up in ways I wasn't even thinking about. Okay. Such a dramatic door opening. Did that produce something? That wasn't a boss. Is there like a secret boss I missed? No, it did produce something.
It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
Oh, that's missing. That skipped one too. I don't know if I'm missing things or if the order is just not quite what I think it is. Oh.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
So much reading.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
Have these two interacted yet?
You guys did well.
I guess it's just accepted that I have a floating magic book at this point.
You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
No, but it's fine.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Where's the canal?
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
Okay.
Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
Alright.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
He's dead.
I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
Thoroughly dead.
I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Okay.
Got it.
Mark it on the map. And then proceed to not show me it marked on the map. Okay. Wonderful. Nice. Thanks. Helpful. I'm off. Is it another story weapon or is it another purchased weapon? I think there's like 30 in total.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Yeah, that would be great. So we do get fast travel. I did not remember that.
Everywhere anyway?
You think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
I'm literally constantly floating, and therefore I'm basically walking everywhere up here. All the way back to Seafront. We double check here just in case.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for...
Facades, the highest tier shop we could have gotten weapons from, as far as I know, because the Forest of Myth didn't have anything shop-wise. Just literally 3 people. Does something happen on the way down here? I think it might, with that house there. That's its own storyline. Nope, okay, not yet. Maybe on the way back. I shall run the rest of the way, thank you, Boris. Ah, jeez. Massively off. Hey, you, we're gonna save first. I knew he would be exactly here when you got here. He doesn't move. Pinpoint location. Just double check there's no side quests I'm missing. For sure. We seem to be fine. Onward.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What did you do?
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back.
So many people are. You sound so whiny. But yeah, so many missing people.
I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
That's it. We can't help this guy.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
The way you talk irks me.
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Over there.
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
All right, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Why do you have to speak as if you're whining constantly?
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Yeah, you just sound like you're whining constantly.
Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary.
Ugh.
But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
What in the world?
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, all right?
Will you let me? Thank you. Oh.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Oh, what, like the others? We haven't encountered that repeatedly. Oh, someone else.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
You totally don't sound suspicious at all.
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change.
That doesn't answer my question.
Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or three?
I am a child, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
And we're out of here. Someone is either really drunk or really creepy. Doo-doo.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while.
You sound like the same voice actress as Popola and Devila.
Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving
Or Yona.
town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh?
Leaving town to where?
Thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Highly likely. This does happen on the regular. Save. Onwards and outwards. We're leaving. Horse. Once more. Or not. Hello.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
And durable. And bloody. Obtained red bag.
Look.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Oh, is that how you can... I can tell that there's enemies on the map. You're detecting them for me.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
And the blood just magically vanished.
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Yay, more sadness. Here we come. Kinda. You could give it to him straight. Zoom. Navigated it fine that time. Weird that this is the main story. This feels more like a side quest. Hey, so your wife's dead.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Dun dun dun.
This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her?
The world sucks right now.
Fault.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Oh, that was pointless. Oh, hello.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
The heck?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Where have you been?
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
We're fading to black. 5 minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot!
That's it.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
This is really dumb.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember?
You're just a dense fool.
Are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Why is this a main story quest? Suddenly remember that. Yeah, let's just leave them to it.
Oh, hey, I have to go pick up a fish from the fish store.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
We're gonna have to listen either way, aren't we?
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
The both of you are being pathetic right now, and I don't want to decide on either of you. The husband's being completely dense and not listening and not paying attention and whining about everything. I'm in the wrong here.
Oh, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
Are you two?
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
I'm a child and I'm more mature than you.
Uh-oh. Did I cross a line there?
No. He's being a moron.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
This sounds like such a healthy relationship.
Ha, you're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there, my husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
Why are you looking to the advice of a child to settle your marital dispute? Honestly, both of them. Yes, thank you.
Oh, enough.
The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
So much for being a team and tackling the problem together and overcoming it together. It's what a marriage is supposed to be. You're together. This is petty and pathetic and annoying me.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Why do you know what a magazine is?
I see you finally agree on something.
This is just sad. 1 hour. Why are we sticking around for this nonsense?
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
Leave.
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
Thank you, Vice.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
This is stupid.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
And instantly fixed. Yeah, that's how people work.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Yeah, just like that, it's fixed. That's how relationships work. Totally.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Same.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
For now.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Same.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
Oh, right. Could you be useful now, please?
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh?
Yes.
Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Not even remotely at that point, but okay.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
That was supremely stupid. Anyways, onwards from that nonsense. I give it half a year, maybe. Get back to actually good story writing. Of course.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
No, not necessarily.
Adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
You gonna go grab the milk? Hello, welcome. We just got done doing a main story quest where we watched unhealthy marital relationships just pettily going at each other over nothing. Because that was necessary. Doody-doo. Save over here, go talk to Popola. You played some not D&D? Define. Are we talking another TTRPG or are we talking like Baldur's Gate? Ah, VR, not D&D. Understood. We have completed all the side quests for this first half of the game. And I have most of the materials I need
goodness.
from this first half as well.
The canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands.
Oh, interesting.
I'm glad everything turned out all right.
Ugh. Stretching.
Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out.
Based on the competence of that guy, I'm not actually.
If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
And now what?
Hey, wait.
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popo.
Off we go. Off we pop. Can I just... Yes, I can. Don't need to angle the camera around and walk around those stairs. I can just jump down. Much faster. Can't go back up, though. Ow. My ankles. Save time. Yona. Hey, replenish the stores. Yep, spirit drop. 700 gold. Yona.
Yay, you're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Kinda how this works.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
A pen pal. How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Oh, is that who she's been writing the letters to? In the loading screens?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Do you have a crush?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
We've been over this, Vice.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend.
It's a meal time.
So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
Go get our third party member.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you!
Oh, yay. This story isn't messed up at all.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
That's not a suspect way to say that at all. Okay, time to go to the mansion covered in spiders. Doody-doop. All the way back down south. Not quite to Seafront, though. On the way to Seafront. So much running. Although supposedly we'll have fast travel here soon. I would imagine that gets finished via the time skip. Jeez, there's more shades here than normal. This is weird.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first
Ow!
place?
Ooh, bigger one.
This is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Oh, I can still move while charging. Beautiful. Feel like she is robbing the cradle. Ugh. I mean, she's young herself, but... Gabby. 6% magic power. Whoa. Rusty kitchen knives. We need those, actually. Specifically as an upgrade material or a quest material. I think it's upgrade material. Wow, that actually hurt a lot. We have one here, so we might as well. spooters. Oh, we got shades behind us. Isn't she 1400 years old? No comment. No comment. Supposedly. But if that's the case, why is she still a young child, and why does she seem to not know anything about the time from 1400 years ago? Questions, questions. Oh, Pahi is better. We get one better than Ashur. We got a Shurir. That's confused instead of... I'll stick with Paralyze. Oh, there's no spiders here now. The butler, and there goes all the color.
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please,
Kaine.
this way.
Frickin' butt. I don't remember how extensive this section is. These, I would. Well, it looks like she's writing in a journal, not letters, but you missed the text-based adventure section. Turns out this is the backstory to Casper the Friendly Ghost. Why did we specifically have to walk this way? Yep, I can just shoot in here. This place has seen better days by the look of it. Okay, the controls just changed. Like Resident Evil camera angles, this is weird. Emil? Oh, no, not yet. This is the dining room.
Please, wait here.
Is this the castle that was described in the dream? Or was that an actual castle?
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
And sit. Nope, she's good. Oh, there she goes. Okay. She's gonna lie down. Okay. I don't think we actually have to wait. Good old creepy music. Okay. Kitchen. Like a full-on modern kitchen. Need to go through and read all the weapon descriptions at some point, too. I totally remember where I am. Keyhole marked darkness here. What?
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
I'm pretty sure that dream that the one villager had that we were going through that had the dining room and the portraits in color, that was talking about this place. Yep. There's all the portraits of the people in their primes.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
So there's gonna be a wine cellar. Moon. I can't sprint at all in here. Given I'm pretty sure Emil is the one that notified us to go to the Forest of Myth in the first place. Makes sense that his mansion would come up in the dreams. Then we had the full-on skyscraper city from the past. Oh no, barrels. I can't jump. Oh no, I can jump, actually. But I can't get through those. It's an impossibility. Camera?
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
That's unfortunate.
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Oh, why does no one ever listen to me?
Good old Vice. Weird door noises. Oh, this was just here. Okay. Was there anything else over this direction? It's just fascinating how many different like gameplay genres they shove into these. Because right now it's like a Haunted Mansion Explorer, Resident Evil style. We had a text-based adventure earlier. There's other sections where it's a bullet hell. Okay, there's a box. Is there a key in here? Oh, there's a whole lot of nothing in here. Where else did we go then? Is there anything back behind here? Can I even go back behind here? Not really. Probably something behind the paintings if the thing was any indication before. No comments beyond that, really. That's surprising. But in the dream with the villager, there were corpses behind the paintings, so maybe there's a hidden compartment. Oh, right. Definitely have made this joke, but make sure when you are making your party advice. Solid piece of advice there. Unless there's doors I can't see because of the... Uh-huh. Okay. Where was that coming from? That was not very directional. That changed.
What's this? The picture has changed.
Oh, dearie me. I can't interact with any of them. Can I go in here now? Yes, I can. What the heck?
It looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh?
Why are you getting nervous, Vice? Can I interact with all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, they are all the same interaction. That's unfortunate. At least I don't have to go to all of them. Unless there's like one that's different and I just missed it. Hidden items tutorial. Moon key. Okay, know where that goes. Left side of the portraits room. Random hallways that only lead to one place. Creepy. This goes over here. Oh, okay.
What foul hole did they crawl from?
That's a rare item. I will gladly be taking that. Thick dictionary. Dictionary, as it were. I would imagine we get the darkness key from here somewhere. God, these Resident Evil camera angles. Ah. Spooter. Shocked you don't poison me. Oh, the music is escalating. Just for combat, though. Oh, cutscene. Emil.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
Correct. And you're blind. Back to the creepy music.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
And once you're forced to only guess it based on that for a long, long time.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
He doesn't have legs. He's a book.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
1420, but who's keeping track? Yeah.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
A bunch of child, like, lords and stuff. We had the child king over in Facade. We had the child lord of this manor.
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone.
He's a Gorgon.
That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
I thought you knew everything, Vice.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like my assistance...
No, please. Don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then.
I love how you're not even questioning why we're here or who we are.
The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Thank you. Star key. I don't know where that goes. Okay. Oh, it tells us where to go to.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Right.
That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez. Remind me to never get on your bad side.
Right, we didn't go over here yet. That needed a star key, so we couldn't have gone here anyways. Oh, hello.
What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one.
What?
I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
There's just a bunch of robo-butlers? I do not remember this particular detail. Don't remember if there's anything in these that we need.
Somebody. Anybody.
Didn't sound like Kaine. Creepy as frick. And I just realized that's someone crying out for help from a like a prison-like area, just like in the dream.
Shades!
Why is the screen flashing black? Oh, experience rate. That could be decent. So just shades in here. Ah! Freaking jump scares. You can stop flashing the screen black, please. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, and now we're going Silent Hill-esque. It won't open. Yep. There's the wine tap of blood, just like the dream. We just needed you to see that real quick. The person interpreted it as a castle because they don't know any better. Light key. It's a big building. It has to be a castle where a lord would live. Given we're all medieval here. Don't have any other context. The whole concept of science being indistinguishable from magic to a more ancient civilization. Butler number 2.
Whoa.
Another one?
What the heck? When it's bothering Vice, you know it's a problem.
It moves.
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor.
He's a robot.
He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
Same.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence.
That's even creepier now.
As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world.
Everything's all grayed out and colorless because of the whole stone vision.
He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
That's weird.
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
She's going to be devastated.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us.
We've been doing everything for everyone, so I think we're a hero.
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them.
I am merely a robo-butler, as you see.
I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
They're showing up in the house, too. How are you surviving?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I don't trust it.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble.
Darkness
Butler
key.
cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Okay, we're done. Good. I still can't sprint. Oh, are you just following me the whole time? Oh, you can run too. Okay, good. I was worried I'd have to escort you all the way there. That would be silly. Can I sprint though, please? Why are you running into a wall? About to say, why are you running into a wall, but you're freaking blind? That kind of makes sense.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right? Can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if
Yep, you just petrified one of them. Oh, I straight up impale them on them.
for once.
Ah, the dynamic music. Now you can see the indicator of how long it's about to take to petrify him. Oh yeah, Dark Execution's wonderful. Loving this. And we just break them apart as he petrifies them. Are they even worse now? Yes, they are. Just making sure there's not a secret behind them, given this was implied in the dream. This one's all bloodied now. Wouldn't let us look closer at that one. The horns grew longer on this one. Not unsettling whatsoever. I'm frickin' Nezha now. We had access to this at the beginning of the game in the tutorial area. Yeah, you're making this real easy, Emil. Thank you. That's just how you live with shades popping up? Randomly, all over the place, all the time. I suppose you deal with them quite effectively. Oh, one-handed sword, blade of treachery. That's the last weapon, for part 1 at least, I think. Nope, there's another one. Okay, interesting. Blade of treachery. Few details. Looks more like a normal sword, at least. But it's same weight and immensely worse in every way. Woo! Not doing that. What's in here? A whole lot of nothing currently. Did you just teleport to me? What the heck? You were not saying anything about teleportation powers. It's locked, okay? Oh, that's more straightforward than I thought. You gonna petrify the Emil? Buddy? Friend? Pal? Why can't I even sprint during combat? That's so dumb. Ow. Oh, we do an uppercut if we do that after blocking. I'll take the rare drops. Doing pretty effectively. There's so many of them. I can't even dodge roll. What the heck? Let me do my combat like I'm supposed to. Seems to place it as ideally as I possibly can to hit as many targets as possible. Okay, good, good. I did not see what item I got from that. Such a good interrupt, too. I would love to be able to see what I'm doing. There's a mailbox here. So I would imagine once I'm out of combat, I can heal off of this and save. Yep. Here we go, I think.
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
How were you not able to handle all this?
I do not like anything about this place.
Nor should you. Get booked. That Grimoire Noir. Looks like it. Book shield! Oh yeah!
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
Ow! Frickin' death pages. It's the Death Note. I should actually use my, potions.
There's no end to this.
Yeah, look at the damage now.
This infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
Double physical damage for 30 seconds. Beautiful. Heal. Page ball. Wait, what are we doing now? What?
Oh no! I can't petrify him!
Okay, magic shield. Oh, hi, Kaine. When did you show up? Teamwork.
And where have you been?
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stalked by this thing. Help!
Oh, now I can hit it.
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat.
We are not doing
To
damage.
deal with such matters.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Ow. Here's a meal.
He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
Kinda. Is she ever?
Busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
I need to use that line.
This is my fight. I can't ask you to die for me.
Aye, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
Besides, we'd never let you do that.
Power of friendship.
Shut the hell up!
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivate?
I just rolled into it.
From a woman in her undergarments.
I guess so.
I don't think I'm... Oh, no, now I'm doing damage. Okay. I had to break the shield first. Okay. That makes more sense. Could have been doing that the whole time. We get a small window of opportunity. Ow. Zoop.
Now!
There we go. Easy. Whee! And it's dead. Maybe. Literature's bane.
Vice, this is it.
I grabbed the specific one we need.
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Book on magical research came to life magically. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, Dark Whirlwind. Attack with magical rotating blades. Charge to increase the number of blades. Okay, so what? Vice does know that now.
Oh no. This passage is written in some kind of code.
How did we read it?
We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emile. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
I will also not move my mouth.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
And it's a very servanty name. Because of course it is. You can't see her undress, at least.
Emile, listen to me.
What is it, Kaine?
What you doing?
Not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
I'm gonna infect you now.
What's this? A shade? How did you...
I'm possessed.
Arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over.
But the power of friendship said otherwise.
I'm alive. That my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
Kill me? Now I've found someone that could just instantly do that. Could you just do that for me if I ever take over? I know we just met and all. So long! I did not remember these relationships developing this quickly.
Kaine, I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
Ta-da!
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Goodbye, everyone.
I met Emil,
Thanks
but...
for everything.
Take care, Emil. I hope your eyes get better soon.
Sealed versus collected. You learned every type of magic.
Emil lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age.
Killing someone?
Speak the truth, hussy.
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
How do we know that?
What remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Okay, that wasn't Noir.
We can finally save Yona.
Hey, natural rubber! I ended up just buying that, but... I think we're allowed to save before whatever goes down, and I think that'd be a good stopping point for now. Also, I need to do something, so... let's hope this lets me save. I'm pretty sure it allows you to decision before, you know, the game-altering thing happens. Or not, maybe. Please let me save before this thing goes down. Come on. Yes, that's my house. Oh, we're just here.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
You're dying and stuff. I can't leave. Cutscene. Please let me save.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Depends on your definition of okay.
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better?
We don't know.
Is my cough going to go away?
Hope you're gonna turn into a shade. No subtitles for that one.
Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
This room is much larger than it let on.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
Please let me save. Please let me save. Give me that. Give me that. Oh boy, 700. Woo. Did my flowers wither?
Yona's looking weaker and weaker every
Nope.
day.
Yes, but do not lose heart. You are
Something
the
that spawns
girl's
behind
last
here?
remaining hope.
Okay, yeah. We shall save the time skipping event to next time. 'Cause then things change immensely and a major event goes down. So that is going to be it for us tonight for NieR Replicant. Next stream of this is going to be next Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you want to continue this with me here. Next actual stream is going to be Monday at noon Mountain Standard Time. I just realized my feet are in the ground. What the heck? That one is to be determined, an indie game of some sort. And then back to Stardew on next Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But thank you all for joining me here today. I shall see you in the next one.